When I switch lanes, then them doors swing. Arm out the window screaming money ain't a thing. Call it automatic bang.
What's going on, guys? Douglas Stroop coming to you live. Going to do a quick fast start training video for everybody so that we're all on the same page. We got a lot of momentum taking place right now, guys. We got a lot of new people joining the team. And so whether you're just joining the team or whether you've been on the team for a while, you know, I don't really know where you're at, but what I do know is that there's a lot of people that are excited about what's going on here. So today we're going to make the main thing, and some of the concepts that we're going to be talking about is how to develop a strong why. We're going to be talking about preparing yourself for the journey that you've just started on, or maybe you've been on. We're going to talk about learning the system. We're going to teach you how this system works, and we're going to also teach you how to duplicate it. So the reason for this training is that there's a lot of things, there's a lot of distractions out there that are going to keep you from duplicating a simple system. And the truth is, it does not matter how good I am or how good you are or how good any of us are. If we're not duplicating a simple system, time has shown us that we're going to have to rebuild. So we want to make sure that we're duplicating this simple system, and if we do this, it's going to allow us to have a very, very simple, leveraged business that we can all take advantage of and have time freedom and everything like that that we're all striving for. So, real quick, a little bit about myself. Douglas Stroop, 19 years old when I was introduced to this. I'd never been told about the concept of leverage. I'm the oldest of 7 kids. We grew up on a farm. Always been a hard worker. So much fun growing up. A lot of incredible times. But a little bit about me. I was an average, ordinary kid. Never really done anything like this before. Like I said, farm boy from Georgia. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I went to college for a degree in business. I wanted to own something. I played baseball, but when I graduated, I had a choice to make. I had the choice to either get a good job and follow everybody else into the rat race, or learn how to become a successful entrepreneur. So I took a look at Zija International, and after getting my 2 questions answered, which were, does this work and can I do it? I found out that it does work and I can do it. I took all-out massive action, and in the first 3 weeks, got my investment back. In the first 18 months after that, 450% sustained growth, absolutely amazing, and hit the rank of white gold. And we're Mercedes-Benz qualified right now. It's just absolutely amazing what's taking place. But I say all that not to impress you, but just to impress upon you that if I can do this, anybody can. And so I'm super excited about the concepts that we're going to be talking about, this simple system that anybody can duplicate. And so if you're ready, grab a pen and paper. We're going to jump right into this. And so the most important question that you need to be asking yourself right now is why? Why have you chosen to do this business? I'll tell you guys, a why is the most important thing you could ever have. If the why is not strong enough, it's not going to push you through the tough times. It's not going to work for you. A lot of people say they want it to be, I want to make some more money. Money's not the real motivator, guys. It's got to be something deeper. It has to be something deeper. If it doesn't make you cry, it's probably not strong enough. So this is my why. My why is my wife, Rebecca Joy, the love of my life, absolutely amazing person. I absolutely love her to death, and so she's the reason why I got involved in this, is because we were dating at the time, and I wanted to spend more time with my wife than with my boss or my coworkers, right? I wanted to do those things, and so Zija has been an incredible vehicle for us to have an amazing lifestyle. It really is, and so this whole business is for my wife, and so I'm super, super excited. And I don't know what your why is, but I do know that everybody has their own reasons. So find out what that reason is for you. Hold on to it. Grasp it. Understand that your why is the most important thing. So jumping right into some of the training, I want you guys to understand that what it's going to take. I want you to prepare well. I want you to go ahead and commit to winning, and understand that if you do these things, you will make it to the winner's circle, and it's extremely, extremely satisfying once you make it to there, guys. Okay, so before you talk to anyone, I want to make sure that everybody is doing the training. They're getting their mind right. Okay, so we want to go to One Team Worldwide, best website ever. That's the main Zija website. Okay, we want to make sure that everybody is using that. The Fast Start training calls, under the archived calls, there's a ton of different videos on there. I definitely want to make sure you check those out. Okay, and then of course we want you to continue to train. Go to YouTube. Is an incredible vehicle for personal development, guys. Watch Darren Hardy's Making the Shift video on YouTube, and of course Jim Rohn's Building Your Network Marketing Business. Absolutely amazing. When you're finished with those, obviously take notes, write down questions as you go. When you're done, call your sponsor, let them know that you've completed step 1 training and that you're ready to roll. So, I can't say enough about those 2 videos, guys. That's helped me out tremendously, and it's given me such an incredible understanding of what this is. It's not just, it's not just a business. It's a lifestyle. And so I hope you guys understand that. And so, so understand this, guys, that there's going to be ups and downs in this, like anything in life. They call it the entrepreneurial roller coaster. And so go ahead and resolve in yourself that when you're up, it's going to stay up. And when it's down, you're going to work towards getting up, right? Stay even, stay controlled. Okay, and at the end of the day, look at yourself in the mirror and say, if it is to be, it's up to me, right? That's your competition that you face. Nobody's going to do it for you, and nobody's going to keep you from it. You got to do it yourself. If it is to be, it is up to me. And so understand at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth every ounce of time and effort. It's super, super satisfying when you not only get to where you want to go, but you help others get to where they want to go. That's the most satisfying thing about this journey, guys, and that's why I'm here. And so first thing, we're going to get you a check. That's the first thing we want to do. People are 15 times more likely to be here in a year if they make money in the first 48 hours. So that's the first thing. The second thing, let's get your investment back and make this a cash-flowing business. That's something that I really, really emphasize. I want you to understand that's what I'm all about, and so that's what we're going to do. And so let me just shoot you straight. Make a list. Start out at least 50. Add to that list daily. Listen well, guys. When you're going out about your day, listen well. So I want you to make 2 lists. I want you to make list 1 of everybody that you've known that has complained about health issues or anything else like that. List 2 is going to be people that are already successful in other businesses. The people that you want on your team, the winners. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to approach list 1 first. Getting a couple customers, getting a couple of members, different things like that. People trying the product, people developing your story. Well, what that's doing is that's developing your story. Okay, so understand that, because when you approach list 2, they're the business-minded people. There's the people that say, how much money have you made at this thing? How are you doing? How well have you done? And how long you've been in? Different things like that. And so if you've already got a story, say, man, I've already got a couple customers. I've almost got my investment back. We're super excited about this, and you should take a look at this. And they'll be much more prone to listen to you if you have somewhat of a story. And so do not ever prejudge anybody one way or the other, guys. So make a list, add to it daily. Guys, make piquing people's interest part of what you do on a daily basis. This is a very, very important part of what we do. If you're on the story, it's easy to be able to go up to somebody and ask them a question and then listen. All right, and so I want you guys to understand, making your list is the lifeblood of your business, okay? So get good at making a list. Have it in front of you every single day, and I promise you, you're going to go to the top with this. And so I want you to understand also, what is your story? People say, well, I got to just share my story. This is your story. Your story is how the products of the business has helped you. And the reason why this is so important is that, listen, nobody can take away what this business or what the products have done for you. And so your story is the most important aspect of this business. And so when you first get started, you're going to have a lot of people questioning you. They're going to maybe throw you an objection or so, or say, this is, is this one of those pyramid things, or is this like so-and-so company, or different things like that. And so it's very, very important that you do not answer their questions, but that you just simply share your story. So you might say something like, no, I don't know about that, but here's what I do know, and then share your story. Okay, guys, that's the most important thing. Somebody say, how much vitamin A does this stuff have in it? Well, I don't know about that, but here's what I do know. I've been taking this product that makes me feel great, and if you took it, you'll feel great too. Okay, guys, so our job is not to answer questions. Our job is to share our story, and just let the objections fall off. Don't even focus on them, okay? So that's why your story is so important. So what is this system? Here is the system. Pique, very first part. You must learn the art of piquing people's interest. And the way you pique people's interest is by listening, because what you'll find is that people complain about a lot of things on a daily basis. Okay, they don't feel good, or they don't make enough money, or they're tired, or their boss is too mean to them, or they're working too much, different things like that. And so you might say something real simple like, are you open to a solution? Do you keep your options open? If you could change that, would you? Things like that. The people will say, well, what do you got? Well, I found a company that helps with that. And then you match the solution to their problem, guys. And so we're not here to sell anything. Okay, we're not here to sell something. We're not here to push a product on somebody. What we are here to do is to show them a solution to their problem. Okay, the last thing you want to do, the worst thing you could do is answer their questions. Okay, somebody say, well, what is it? And you'll just go off into Moringa, or you'll go off into Ripsticks or a Mayo. You don't want to do that. You just want to pique their interest, let them know you got something that's going to help them. Say, I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into it right now. I'll shoot you some information later and we can connect on the phone, but I got to run. Right? I want you to make sure that you do that, because a lot of people will end up just kind of, throwing up on people, right? They just talk way too much. And so the less you say, the more you say. I want you to understand that right there. Less is more. And I know that's kind of, not what we're accustomed to. We want to tell so much because we're super, super excited, but understanding this, less is more. The less you say, the more interested the person is going to be, because it's going to trigger something in their brain where they say, I want to know more. That's how it works, guys. So, real simply put, somebody might say, well, man, I just got this back pain and it's killing me. And you say, well, are you open to a solution? I found out something that's really helping back pain. They say, well, yeah, what is it? And then you say, well, I don't have time to talk about it right now, but let me send you some information and we'll talk later. They'll say, heck yeah, that's great. And then what you're going to do immediately after that is you're going to pass them to a tool, right? You're going to pass them to a lot of different tools: Diamond videos, newspapers, webinars, conference calls, Zija123.com. Very, very, very effective. And then the third process, the third step in our system is the plug, the follow-up. Okay, the fortune is in the follow-up. I cannot say enough about how important the follow-up is. Okay, so after the person has had time to take a look at the information, you're going to basically call them back. You want to find out what they think about it, how they liked it, what they liked the most about it. So you're going to call. You're going to ask 3 basic questions. Have you looked at the information? Number 1, what did you like best about it? And what questions do you have? Avoid asking questions like, what'd you think? Or, different things like that. Or do you have any questions? Right? And so if you're a beginner, it's a great, whatever questions that they have, you might say, that's a great question. And, I'm really excited about what we're doing, but I'm brand new, and so I'm still learning as I go. And so I'm going to bring on my upline. I'm going to bring on my experienced person to answer your questions. It's much more qualified than me to answer your questions. And so basically what you're doing is you're showing them how this business works while you're talking to them, right? You're not just telling them how it works, you're showing them. Be a shower, don't be a teller. Very, very, very important. And so, then you're just going to plug them into your upline. A 3-way call, a connection call, a PBR, which stands for private business reception. Lots of different calls, webinars, a person that has an incredible testimony with something they might be struggling with. And then when that person's done talking, you want to close the deal. I see a lot of people that are really good at all the other steps, the peak, the pass, the plug, and then they get to the end of the conversation, it kind of gets awkward because they expect the person to say, I'm ready to join your team. But guys, that's not going to happen. That just rarely happens. So, you want to just go ahead and close them right there and just say, on a scale of 1 to 10, where you at? You ready to roll or what? And make sure that you close them. So, here's the deal, guys. Let's get going. Let's do this right now. Let's take action right now. Abraham Lincoln said, good things come to those who wait, but only what's left by those who hustled. So let's be hustling, guys. So bottom line, it comes down to this: duplicating the system and building leaders to do the same. That is the secret to long-term success, to residual income, to royalty income, to generational wealth inside of Zija International. And guys, I want you to understand, this is a fun business. Make it fun. Okay, you can see the pictures there. We have a blast. We have a lot of fun, guys. And so I will tell you, I am super excited about what's coming down the funnel. I'm super excited about the future of Zija International. 2015 is going to be an incredible year. And I know that it's going to be because I've had the privilege to sit down and talk with a lot of the leaders. Their vision is huge, guys. So, get excited, get motivated, and then, reach out to me if you need. But understand, I'm always here. And so thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys later.
When I switch lanes, then them doors swing. Arm out the window screaming money ain't a thing. Call it automatic bang, bang, bang. Call it automatic bang.